Leo. January 23rd through August 23rd. Sun sign, Leo. Sign, the Lion. Ruling planet, the Sun. Gender, masculine. Element, fire. Quality, fixed. Colors, gold and yellow-orange. Birthstones, Peridot, Onyx. Compatibility, Cancer, Aquarius and Virgo. Non-compatibility, Scorpio and Gemini. The Sun in Leo. Sun sign Leos are powerful, ambitious, and protective, truly the kings of the jungle. Ruled by the Sun, they are outgoing and optimistic, their sunny disposition often inspiring lesser mortals. They are the party animals of the Zodiac, dynamic and uninhibited, believing that they can achieve whatever they set out to. Warm-hearted and often extremely generous, they love company, especially if they are the center of attention. Well-aspect Sun sign Leos are intrinsically faithful partners and loyal friends, and extremely loving in a very expansive way. When life is good for a Leo, everyone in their circle benefits. Conversely, when Leos are crossed and their integrity or self-esteem is challenged, they can fly into towering rages. These may soon evaporate, but they can leave those at the receiving end shaken. It is easy for Leos to become overbearing. Sometimes they seem to demand worship from those closest to them, without realizing that respect must be earned. Some Leos are bullies, taking advantage of any weakness in others, while many can be domineering and unapproachable. They can also be extremely dogmatic and ruthless in pursuing their particular ideology, giving no thought to the beliefs of others. Even Leos who appear to be quiet and restrained have all the virtues and flaws of the typical, expansive lion. If you want to see Leos turn from pussycat into magnificent, terrifying king of the jungle, just injure their pride or treat them with contempt. Then the seemingly docile tabby shakes out its mane and growls. Career. Leos are happiest and most effective in any career where they can give orders or be the center of attention. Being second in command or a humble team member is not for them. Whatever they do, they expect their attention to be fully engaged, and to be constantly praised and given positive feedback. They can't do any job for long, especially something routine or tedious, without bursting out and opting for something that offers to fulfill their considerable potential. Relationships. Leos make wonderfully sociable companions, amusing and urbane. They tend to have a large circle of friends, many of them close and many for life. They rarely live alone and are usually fairly easy to live with, although they do expect others to live up to their own high standards as they cannot tolerate failure. Though Leos are passionate lovers, they can still look elsewhere if their partners injure their overdeveloped sense of pride. Ideal partner. As long as they are fully supported and loved, Leos can conduct a successful relationship with almost any sign. They can make a happy lifelong commitment to the emotional and home-loving Cancerian or the supportive, stable Taurian. There will, of course, be problems, for Leos always expect primacy and deference, and even the most martyrly Cancerian will sometimes feel slighted by this situation. Gentle, idealistic Aquarians can cope better with Leo's excessive demands, although they may not always be there when needed. Compatibility. Leo compatibility with Aries, matching fire with fire, and ego with ego, is not a good recipe for a harmonious and loving relationship. Leo compatibility with Cancer. This is an enviable partnership. More well-balanced Cancerians can make a happy nest with a beloved Leo. Leo compatibility with Libra. Librans and Leos are mutually attracted, but the scales dither too much for decisive, opinionated Leo. Leo compatibility with Capricorn. Any initial attraction will soon wear thin due to the goat's innate distrust of leonine extravagance. Leo compatibility with Taurus. Steady, feet-on-the-ground Taurians can make it work with Leos, but, too often, there will be a spark missing. Leo compatibility with Leo. There can never be two kings in the same jungle. One will be forced to back off or submit. Not a happy pairing. Leo compatibility with Scorpio. There will be great sex and memorable times, but the intensity will cause too many problems in the long term. Leo compatibility with Aquarius. Leos can make a go of it with big-thinking Aquarians, but they may need more support than is forthcoming. Leo compatibility with Gemini. Good times will be enjoyed, but difficult to pin down Geminians will not provide Leo with the right kind of home life. Leo compatibility with Virgo. More relaxed Virgoans can hit it off fairly well with expansive Leos, but most are too inhibited to try. Leo compatibility with Sagittarius. All fire and energy, these two will wear each other out with their headlong rush at life and fierce power struggles. Leo compatibility with Pisces. This combination makes for a roller coaster partnership. The water, in this case, is more likely to put out the fire.